At the beginning of the episode, we are told about the Taijin continent, a unique place where most people are cultivators. They gain magical powers, advance their cult, and become powerful. The sectors in this world are ranked according to their power. The first sector introduced is the Blue Star sector. It is mentioned that there are around 10,000 disciples in this sector, making it one of the largest. On the sector's stairs, many people are seen carrying their luggage and entering. Others are surprised and curious about what is happening. Two friends begin a conversation. A month from now, our princess is getting married. Once she marries the young master of the Lynn family, both sectors will unite, making our sector stronger than ever. The Lynn family is powerful because they have the backing of the Great Sector. The Jane sector is even stronger than the Blue Star sector, which is why their family business is thriving. If the Blue Star sector gains access to their business, they too will rise to the top. One of them comments, earlier, the Qin family was a dominant force in Taijin, but within just a month, they've fallen into decline. His friend replies, that's because of the Lin family. They completely destroyed them. The young master of the Qin family, Qin Ning, had his cultivation crippled, and his father's cultivation was also destroyed. Now, their family is in ruins. At that moment, the hero of the story enters. The two friends look ahead in shock. Who is that? Let's get out of here. A thick smoke appears, and from within it, Qin Ning steps out. The guards immediately recognize him. Look who's here. It's young Master Qin Ning, the boy who has been reduced to trash. His cultivation has been sealed. Qin Ning stands before them, while one of the guards questions him. What are you doing here? What business do you have in the Blue Star sector? Qin Ning steps forward and replies, I have come here for something important. The guard stops him. We cannot allow you to go any further. Leave at once. But Qin Ning draws his sword and pushes forward. I don't want to fight you. I want to meet the princess. The two guards exchange glances before swiftly blocking his path. Young Master Qin, it seems you're still living in an illusion. The Qin family was once great, but not anymore. You used to be a genius, but now, you're nothing more than garbage in our eyes. With that, one of the guards attacks, driving his knee into Qin Ning's stomach. He is sent flying backward, coughing up blood. Wiping his mouth, Qin Ning glares at them. No matter how much you beat me, I will not leave until I meet your young miss. Even if you kill me, I must retrieve my burning sword. Hearing this, the guards attack him again, kicking him to the ground. More blood trickles from his mouth as onlookers whisper among themselves. So, this really is young Master Qin? He's nothing but a joke now. One of the guards taunts him. You cannot enter our Blue Star sector and take your burning sword. We have no ties with your family anymore, and we will not return that sword. But Qin Ning stands up once again, undeterred. Bunglen, come out and talk to me yourself. Until you return the Qin family's treasure, I will not leave. If you want, you can kill me. As the guards prepare to strike again, a voice suddenly interrupts. Wait. Let me talk to him. It is the princess. Princess appears there. When she appears, everyone is delighted to see her, especially the two guards standing nearby. They exclaim excitedly, our young miss has arrived. Our young miss is so cute, just like a fairy. Even though she has a cult following, they still regard her as their beloved young miss. She is truly beautiful. Qin Nan, however, is not worthy of addressing her by name. The young miss herself reinforces this, saying, Qin Nan, you are no longer qualified to call my name directly. You used to be a genius, and back then, you could say my name. But now, don't make that mistake again. Then, shifting the topic, she smirks slightly and continues, let's talk about your burning sword. With that, she takes out the sword and asks, do you really think that reclaiming this sword will restore your Qin family's glory? Do you believe I would keep such a useless sword with me? Without hesitation, she throws the sword towards him. As soon as it hits the ground, a tremendous explosion erupts, releasing a surge of energy. A thick cloud of dust rises. Mara Qin Nun looks at him and remarks, so, you have returned my sword. Well, that's good. The princess then speaks further, Nun, I have returned your burning sword. From now on, there is no connection between our families. Our sect has severed all ties with you. Never show yourself outside our sector again. I do not wish to be associated with someone as weak and pitiful as you. No one should even see me standing next to you. Qin Nun, however, remains unfazed. He responds, I just want to remind you of something that happened 10 years ago. Back then, your Blue Star sector was in grave danger. Your people were dying. You came to my father for help. The great patriarch of the Qin family, my father, stood by your side, fought for you, and drove away the enemy, saving your lives. After seeing our family's strength, your father made a decision. At that time, you were just a little girl, but despite that, he betrothed you to me by giving you a badge in our family. When you came to our family, my father gifted you the burning sword. For the last 10 years, we took great care of you. We treated you like family, offering you the most valuable treasures we had. And now, when our family faces difficulties, you run away and return to your sect. Now, you refuse to even acknowledge us. You won't even go back to see those who loved you, those who are now dying. Brother Kinu interjects mockingly, is this what you are taught in your Blue Star sector? That when someone does you a favor, you refuse to repay it? Hearing this, the princess falls silent and turns away. Kinu chuckles, bows slightly, and says, fine then. I suppose we should settle this once and for all. You have returned our family's treasure. The burning sword is back in my hands. That means all debts between us are settled. From this moment on, there is nothing between you and me. Even if you beg later, even if you come to marry me, I will never accept it. He then grasps the burning sword, but just as he does, another sword strikes it. The burning sword shatters into pieces. At that moment, young Master Lin Kin Fong arrives, smirking. He casually remarks, oh, forgive me. My hand slipped, and my sword accidentally struck your already broken sword. And, well, now it's even more broken. Kin Nun stares at the shattered remains of his sword in shock and fury. Clutching the fragments, he seethes, look at what he has done to me. First, he destroyed my family, abolished my sect, and reduced me to nothing. And now, he has shattered our family's greatest treasure, our burning sword. I, Qin Nan, swear that if I survive today, I will not let this young Master Lin go unpunished. I will personally cut him into tiny pieces. Young Master Lin smirks, holding his sword firmly. Looking at Qin Nun, he says, boy, you dared to come here again? I destroyed your sect to break your spirit, yet you still have the audacity to step into the Blue Star sector? Have you come here seeking help? He then walks forward, places his hand on the princess's waist, and sneers, I think I need to teach you a lesson. How dare you stand before my future wife? This time, when I teach you a lesson, it will be one you will never forget. Just like your father, whose cultivation was crippled and who now lies bedridden, you will end up the same way. Qin Nan, too weak to fight, clenches his fists in silent rage. He curses under his breath, then gathers the broken pieces of his sword and turns away. Before leaving, he declares, now that I have retrieved the burning sword, my Qin family has no remaining ties with your Blue Star sector. But from this moment forward, a new bond will be forged between us, one of enmity. I swear, I will have my revenge. Hearing this, Lin Kin Fong turns to the princess and asks, why didn't you just kill him? If he were dead, this matter would be over. The princess smirks and replies, why would we need to kill someone like him? What could we possibly fear from him? He's a cripple now. He can never cultivate again. He will never be a threat to us. Young Master Lin laughs, nodding in agreement. Yes, you're absolutely right. This trash isn't even worthy of standing before us. We can kill him whenever we want. People like him don't matter in the slightest. Young Master King is going back to his kin family through the forest path, holding his broken, burning sword in his hand. As he returns, gripping his sword tightly, he murmurs, please forgive me. I could not even complete the last mission given by you. I could not save this treasure of my family. This was the treasure of our family. He stands still, holding the sword, lost in sorrow. The sword is incredibly sharp, and as a result, Qin Nan accidentally cuts his hand. The sudden pain startles him, and in frustration, he throws the sword away. The shattered pieces of the sword scatter on the ground. Seeing this, Qin Nan starts crying and says, Father, forgive me. I could not save the treasure of the Qin family. His tears fall freely, and in his grief, a single drop of his tear lands on the sword. At that very moment, something unimaginable happens, the spirit inside the sword awakens. A deep, resonating voice echoes from the sword, a man does not feel pain. No matter what the situation, a man should never cry. His tears should never fall. Because these very tears must become his strength. And you shall make these tears your strength. You will grow stronger and destroy all who stand in your way. Startled, Qin looks around in confusion. Who is there? Who is talking to me? He shouts. The mysterious voice replies from within the sword, my name is Qin Yung, and I am your instigator. Bow before me. Qin frowns. Who is joking with me? Friend, I am already heartbroken. Find another time for your games. If you re-hiding somewhere, come out at once. Suddenly, the voice grows firmer. Enough nonsense. I am your intruder. It seems you really wish to see this old man. Very well, I shall grant you this wish. In an instant, a spirit emerges from the sword, an old man, his presence overwhelming. This is Master Qin Jane, an ancestor of the Qin family. He speaks in a commanding tone, boy, I am your ancestor, standing before you. Bow and pay your respects. Qin stares at him in disbelief. Are you truly Qin Jane of our Qin family? I can't believe this. With a sharp slap to Qin's head, the old man scolds him, fool. What am I telling you? I am your ancestor, Qin Jane. Realizing the truth, Qin Nan kneels and introduces himself. My name is Kin Nan. I am the son of the patriarch of the Kin family. Master Kin Jane listens, then nods. Ah, yes. I remember. Your grandfather once spoke of a powerful genius from our family, one who lived over 100 years ago. He wielded this very burning sword and vanquished countless enemies. He was feared, ruthless, and yet, honorable. With this sword, he became a great master. Kin Nan's eyes widen as he recalls the stories. Could it be that after his death, a fragment of his soul remained inside the sword? And my tears awakened him. Master Kin Jane smirks. Boy, your thoughts are correct. And let me tell you something else. Your cultivation is truly remarkable. Yes, I know it has stagnated, but right now, your emotions, your anger, heartbreak, and thirst for revenge, will fuel your growth. Kin Nan clenches his fists. Ancestor, have you come here to mend my broken heart? Or to teach me the path of cultivation? The old man chuckles, then suddenly turns serious. You foolish boy. Do you know that 10,000 years ago, when I ruled this world, what made me invincible? What secret technique granted me power beyond legends? Kin Nan listens intently as the old master raises the burning sword. This sword. This technique. It is the Shura art. With its power, I was unstoppable. He grips the sword firmly and begins demonstrating an intricate sequence of swordsmanship techniques, moving with astonishing speed and precision. Kin Nan watches in awe. This technique. It's at the 1-level rank, isn't it? Master Kin Jane laughs. No, boy. This is beyond 1-level rank. This is a god rank technique. With the demonstration complete, Master Kin Jane steps forward. Boy, the power of the Shura bloodline has faded in your generation. Long ago, our Kin family carried the pure Shura lineage, but over time, it weakened. However, I shall grant you the true power of our bloodline. He places his hand on Kin Nan's chest, transferring his ancestral bloodline power into him. A violent shockwave erupts, Kin Nan's clothes tear apart, his entire body trembling. Inside him, something awakens. A Shura demon stirs within his soul. After changing his bloodline, Kin Sang says, I have changed your bloodline. Now, everything else depends on you, how you take yourself further. Now, you have to wait, work hard, and see whether you can reach the end or not. For a while, Kin N becomes unconscious. When he regains consciousness and flies, he realizes that the Kin Giants have already left. After their departure, he rubs his eyes, looks around, and says, where did they go? Then, he looks at his hands and mutters, is this an illusion? He examines his body and notices that his muscles and six-pack abs have formed. Surprised, he exclaims, what is this? Muscles have appeared on my body. This is amazing. Clenching his fist, he decides to test his powers. As soon as he punches, a massive force erupts from within, causing mud to scatter all around. Keenan, astonished, exclaims, this is really working. I've become powerful. Suddenly, he notices a sword mark on his body. As he focuses on it, the mark activates, and a burning sword emerges from within. Shocked, he gasps, what is this? This is the burning sword? Realizing the sword is now engraved inside his body, he exclaims, I can summon it anytime I want. Excited, he grips the sword and says, let's check its power and see if I have truly gained the cult abilities. He swings the sword in front of him. The moment the blade strikes, a large portion of the ground tears apart. Kin Nun, overwhelmed with joy, exclaims, if ki energy is released when swinging a sword, it means we can become cultists. It proves that I have ki energy within me. He checks his power level and reflects, I was completely crippled. My meridians were destroyed. But because of Uncle Kin Jan, I've gained new strength. Earlier, my body refinement was at the 4th level, but now, I've directly reached the 5th level of body defining. He then recalls, young Master Lynn, who abolished his cult possession, was also at the 5th level of body defining. Thinking deeply, he clenches his fist and says, I've reached the 5th level of body refining. Along with that, I have the Shura burning sword and the burning sword. If I combine both, it means I can take revenge on young Master Lynn. Determined, he vows, one day, I'll make myself even stronger. And when that day comes, I will destroy the entire Lynn family. At that moment, Kin Nan realizes he needs rest after his breakthrough. He says, right now, I'm in the cooperation stage. I should go back to my Kin family and rest. As he walks home, he suddenly hears a girl screaming in the distance. Someone, please help me, she cries. Looking ahead, he sees 2 men, one of them is the 3rd young master of the Kin family, accompanied by his servant or friend. They are trying to assault the girl. The girl pleads, stay away from me. Don't you know who I am? I am an outer disciple of the fire sect. If you dare harm me, the people of my fire sect will make you suffer. They will kill you. The friend of young Master Lin scoffs and says, "Girl, you lying. We know that the people of the fire sect are rich. If you were really one of them, your clothes wouldn't be in such poor condition." Looking at her tattered outfit, he smirks, I don't think you're truly a disciple of the fire sect. Young Master Lin then steps forward and says, "I am the third young master of the Lin family. Don't be afraid, you won't feel any pain. In fact, I promise you. We're going to have a lot of fun." Grinning, he adds, "Once we're done having fun, you can leave safely. Otherwise." His eyes darken as he warns, "We will beat you very badly." The friend tells young Master Lin, "Young master, if this is really true and she is from the outer division of the fire sector, then we could be in trouble." Master Lin replies, "The fool says, why do we need to be afraid? If she really belongs to the fire sector, what difference does it make? You know that my senior brother, our family's young Master Lin Kin, is going to become a relative of the Blue Star sector very soon and will marry their young miss. With that, we won't need to fear anyone. We will have the power of 2 sectors." Kin Nun, who is passing by, hears that it is young Master Lin and says, "Let's test our powers here. If he is a member of the Lin family, then I will start with him before killing everyone." With this, young Master Lin moves forward like a pervert and says, "Look, girl, I am coming." At the same time, he loosens his pajamas, intending to rape her. The poor girl, terrified, backs into a tree. He sneers, "Come closer to me. Come closer." But before he can act, she pulls out a knife and declares, "It is better for me to give up my life than to be defiled by his hands. I will commit suicide before he touches me." Just as she is about to stab herself, a sword flies forward. The burning sword moves toward young Master Lin. He barely dodges the attack and looks around angrily. "Who is this bastard? Get out of here. How dare you disturb me?" Kin Nun steps forward and smirks. "I thought you were just a stupid pervert, but you have some skill since you managed to dodge my attack. Or perhaps I haven't mastered my technique yet," he muses. Young Master Lin glares at him and shouts, "You bastard. How dare you attack me? It seems you don't know who I am. I am young Master Lin Hu, the third young master of the Lin family. My senior brother, Lin Qin Fang, is destined to become the greatest genius of the entire Tin Jan continent. Now that you know who I am, kneel before me and beg for forgiveness, or else you will die." Meanwhile, the girl is still crying for help. Hearing her plea, Qin Nan steps in front of her and asks, "Why should I help you?" She falls silent, unable to provide a reason to convince him. After a pause, she says, "I am from the outer division of the fire sector. If you help me, you can seek aid from my sector in the future. In return, I will surely help you." Qin Nan smirks and points at young Master Lin. "I don't need your help, but if you give me 1,000 coins, I will kill this bastard for you. You claim to be from the fire sector, so you should be able to afford 1,000 coins." The girl remains silent. Young Master Lin laughs mockingly and says, "You fool. Are you stupid, or are you pretending to be? I already told you, I am young Master Lin, and you dare put a price on my head? I won't let you off." With that, he prepares to attack. "Watch. I will kill you with a single punch." As he lunges forward, Qin Nan effortlessly dodges and smirks. "Such a low-level technique. Did you think you could kill me with that?" He jumps back, then turns to the girl. "You still have time. Think quickly. For 2,000 coins, I will finish him off for you." Hearing this, young Master Lin becomes enraged. He unleashes his power and shouts, "Now I will show you what the second-level power of body refining looks like. I won't let you live." He activates a special technique, the Lin family's renowned heart-stopping strike. His servant, watching from the side, is shocked and delighted. Our young master is using the Lin family's heart-stopping strike. This is a high-level technique. Yet, Qin Nan merely smiles. As young Master Lin charges at him, Qin Nan continues to smirk. "You still have a chance," he tells the girl. "For 3,000 coins, I will kill him for you." The girl, desperate, finally responds, Okay. You don't need to raise the price any further, I will give you 3,000 coins." Hearing this, Qin Nan swings his sword and effortlessly blocks Lin's heart-stopping strike. Young Master Lin is stunned. He tries to attack again, but Qin Nan chuckles. "Do you think your heart-stopping strike is powerful? Do you believe it can stand against my Shura blood technique?" Qin Nan moves in with lightning speed. "He's so fast." Young Master Lin exclaims, "What kind of swordsmanship is this? I have never seen such a technique before." Qin Nan's strikes land all over Lin's body, cutting him deeply. Within moments, young Master Lin collapses and dies. His servant, terrified, falls to his knees, sobbing, "Master, please spare me. I am just a servant." Qin Nan smirks and says, "Fine, get out of here." The servant flees in terror. Afterward, the girl stares at Qin Nan in amazement. This boy used the Shura blood technique. It must be a high-level technique. Where did he learn such a skill? I have never seen anything like it before. Kin Nan snaps his fingers and demands, "Why are you looking at me like that? Where's my money? Hand over the 3,000 coins." The girl blushes and, with an innocent expression, confesses, "Actually, I don't have any money." Kin Nan glares at her. "Are you trying to fool me? We made a deal. Now you don't want to pay?" She hurriedly explains, "I'm returning home tomorrow. I was in such a rush that I forgot to bring money. I don't have a single coin on me right now. That's why I was traveling on foot. But, if you want, you can come with me to my house, and I'll get the money from my parents to pay you." Kin Nan sighs and shakes his head. "You really took this seriously, huh? Do you honestly think I'd take 3,000 coins to kill that kind of trash? I can kill this kind of trash for free." With that, Kinnan moves forward and starts searching the body. He takes everything valuable, high-level pills, medicines, martial arts books, and whatever money he can find. The girl watches Kinnan, curious about what he's doing. She also finds him quite cute. Kinnan notices her gaze and asks, "Why are you looking at me again and again? And why is your face turning red?" Flustered, she quickly responds, "And no. There's nothing at all. I was just looking at you." Kinnan then strikes near young Master Lin's clothes with his sword. As he cuts them off, he mutters, "I wish I hadn't placed my strike so close to his body. I could have just taken his clothes and worn them. Now, I have nothing to wear." Meanwhile, the young miss is deep in thought. This boy is so handsome, but, unfortunately, he's not rich. He's actually very poor? After gathering everything, Kinnan turns to leave. The girl hurriedly calls out, "Where are you going? At least tell me your name before you leave." Kinnan replies indifferently, "I don't need to tell you my name. I just hope that when you return to your sector, you work hard on your cultivation and make yourself stronger. That way, you won't need help from people like me. Because of you, perverts like him exist, and your fire sector has suffered great humiliation." Hearing this, the girl blushes and protests, "You re-embarrassing me. I didn't bring shame to my sector." As he walks away, she watches him, lost in thought. But suddenly, she shouts after him, "I have to give you 3,000 coins. I don't owe anyone anything. I, young Miss Ning, will definitely return this favor. Come back. Tell me your name and then go." But Kinnan is already gone. Young Miss Ning clenches her fists and murmurs, "That boy killed a third-level body refining expert with a single sword move. After returning, I will speak to my father. We must find him and reward him. He saved my life. And anyway, he dared to say I embarrassed my sector. I will take revenge on him." After he leaves, we are shown the scene of the City of Sword. The head of the City of Sword is his daughter, Princess Ning. The city lord is sitting on his chair when one of his employees approaches him and says, "My lord, today is the best day." The city lord, puzzled, responds, "Tell me, what is so special today that you are calling it the best day?" The employee excitedly informs him, "Because your daughter is coming back. Our young Miss Ning has returned." Hearing this, the city lord is shocked. "What did you say? My daughter has come back?" Just then, Ning enters and says, "Father, I have returned." She surprises her father, leaving him utterly astonished. The city lord, still in disbelief, says, "You stayed in the fire sect for 10 years, and after all this time, you finally returned home? You remembered your father?" Ning explains, "Dad, you know how strict the fire sect's rules are. I wasn't allowed to leave. Now, after 10 years, my master has finally granted me permission, so I came to see you." Hearing this, the city lord becomes overjoyed. "At least you came to meet your father. I'm very happy to see you." He places his hand on her head and adds, "This is wonderful news." Just as the city lord is basking in happiness, Ning suddenly turns serious and says, "Father, I need to talk to you. On my way back, I was attacked by the third young master of the Lynn family. He tried to violate me." Her father's expression darkens. "What?" Ning continues, "One of his servants was also with him. The Lynn family's arrogance has grown unchecked. Do they think they have become the rulers of the world? You must teach them a lesson. Please take revenge on them." She pauses and then adds, "There was a stranger there. A martial artist. He was incredibly strong. He saved my life and even killed young Master Lin. If it weren't for him, I would have died." Hearing this, the city lord clenches his fists in fury. "How dare the Lin family try to harm my daughter? I will not spare them." Then, he looks at Ning and asks, "But tell me, what exactly have you been doing in the fire sect for the past 10 years? You are an outer disciple of the fire sect, yet you couldn't even protect yourself? Someone else had to step in to save your life? Tell me, what have you been doing there?" To avoid the question, Ning quickly changes the topic. "Dad, what does it matter how strong I am? The fact remains that your daughter could have died. We must take revenge on the Lin family." The city lord sighs and says, all right, I will definitely think about it and make the Lynn family answer for their actions. But now, tell me about this martial artist who saved you. Do you remember his name? Ning shakes her head. No, he didn't tell me his name, but I do know that he lives here in the City of Sword. He must be from a family here. He looked about 16 or 17 years old, very handsome, with shining eyes. He wielded a special sword, with a golden lotus engraved on it. His martial skills were extraordinary, and his sword technique was of guardian rank. The city lord frowns, deep in thought. A golden fire lotus. That emblem belongs to the Qin family. The Qin family marks their swords with that symbol. If he is 16 or 17 years old, then it could be their young master, Qin Nan. But how can that be? He hesitates before continuing. Qin Nan's cultivation was destroyed by the Lin family. He has been reduced to nothing but a waste. How could he have saved your life? He can barely save himself. After a moment of silence, the city lord shakes his head. No. It doesn't seem like the boy was from the Qin family. He must have come from another powerful sect, a traveler passing through. Regardless, let's not dwell on this for now. We should celebrate your return. Go and rest. Ning nods. Okay, father. I will go and rest. With that, she leaves. The next scene shifts to the Qin family's residence. Qin Nan arrives at his family's estate. As he approaches the entrance, 2 guards are standing by the gate. Seeing him, one guard smirks and says, "Look who has returned, the biggest disgrace of our family." The other guard chuckles. "You're right, but, Sana, look at his audacity. He actually dared to return, knowing that the elders have been waiting to punish him." Inside, Qin Nan listens to their words, but instead of reacting, he swiftly walks past them. Just then, he senses something. His special ability has activated. With this newfound power, he can hear all conversations from a distance. He stands and listens to their conversation. He has overheard everything between the 2 guards and has come to know that the elder inside is waiting for him. So, Kinnan opens the door, steps inside, and says, "Let's see how the elder is going to punish me. Or rather, let's see who punishes whom." As soon as Kinnan enters, a young master is practicing inside. He is a young master of the Qin family, Qin Luan, the son of Qin Kan. He holds a sword in his hand. He stops Kinnan in his tracks and says, "You rubbish. What have you come here for? This time, I am going to teach you a very good lesson for your father's behavior." Qin Luan's father, Qin Kan, has taken advantage of the situation and has now become the patriarch of the family. Qin Kan reveals that the nearby boy's father used to be the former patriarch. "This boy used to treat me very badly." Qin Kan recalls. "He used to beat me with this whip, and today, when I beat him back with the same whip." Qin Lan interrupts him, saying, "Qin Nan, your father has made a big mistake by messing with the Lin family. Look at what has happened to our once proud Qin family because of him. Everything is your father's fault, only and only his. We are all suffering because of his mistakes. And now, you dare to create trouble here again? You and your father are a stain on the name of our Qin family. You have brought nothing but shame to us." Qin Nan, unfazed, replies, "My father has been the head of this family for the last 30 years. For 3 decades, he has protected and nurtured this family. You weren't even born when he was holding this family together. Now that my father is in trouble, people like you have abandoned him. Traitors like you were just waiting for an opportunity. But don't worry, both you and your father will soon face the consequences of your actions." He clenches his fist and continues, "You insulted my father, the former patriarch. And for that, I will cut off one of your arms. Let this serve as a warning to everyone, no one shall ever speak ill of the Qin family's patriarch again." Without hesitation, Qin Nan dashes forward, sword in hand. With a single swift motion, one of Qin Luan's arms is severed and falls to the ground. Qin Luan, in shock, doesn't even realize what happened at first. Then, suddenly, he lets out a loud scream. "You garbage! What have you done? How did your cultivation return? Your cultivation was destroyed. My father will not spare you. When he finds out about this, he will kill you." Kinnan smirks and responds, "I'm heading straight to your father right now. Let's see who kills whom." With that, he strides directly towards his father's chamber. In the main hall, Qin Kan sits on the throne of the patriarch. Seeing this, Kinnan scoffs and says, "How shameless. My father is still alive, and yet, without the consent of the elders, you have already seated yourself as the new patriarch." Elder Qin Kan glares at him and speaks, "Boy, how dare you return? I had warned you and your father before. I told you not to hand over the Himalayan burning sword to that girl, yet you disobeyed me. And now, you've come back empty-handed, haven't you? You failed to retrieve the sword from the Blue Star sector." Qin Kan eyes Kinnan's back, searching for any sign of the sword. Not seeing it, he smirks to himself. This is the perfect opportunity. If he truly didn't bring the sword back, I can pin all the blame on him and get rid of him once and for all. Chinkan then announces loudly, I heard you went to the Blue Star sector to retrieve the burning sword, but you failed, didn't you? You and your father have put our family in grave danger. Everything that has happened is because of both of you. For that, you deserve punishment? You should be thrown into the dungeons. Along with this, a servant comes running from outside and rushes inside. He anxiously informs them, Elder, I have very bad news. He then kneels with his head bowed. The elder looks at him and asks, Tell me, what happened? The servant hesitantly replies, I saw outside. Young Master Law, your son, his arm has been cut off. One of his arms is missing. I asked him, and he told me that Kinkun has severed it. Upon hearing this, the elder's face turns red with rage. He roars, Kinkun, how dare you? You cut off my son's arm and made him a cripple. There is a rule in our family, if you attack a family member, you must be punished. He clenches his fists and declares, Now, I will lock you in jail. You will rot there for the rest of your life. Turning to the guards, he shouts, All guards, come here. Catch this boy and throw him in prison. The elder thinks to himself, This boy has made a grave mistake. My son's arm may not return, but I can make sure this boy disappears forever. Let's imprison him for now, and later, we will go to the dungeon and end his life. This way, we will regain our family's honor. His father is already crippled, and without cultivation, he is powerless. Soon, I will become the absolute patriarch of this family. Just then, the guards arrive and surround Kinnan from all sides. However, Kinnan simply smirks and releases his powers. The moment his energy bursts forth, all the guards stumble backward in shock. What is happening? One of them exclaims. Another guard gasps, Young Master Kinnan's cultivation was destroyed. How does he still have power? Where did it come from? Even the elders stare in disbelief. Has he really restored his cultivation? One murmurs. Even if he did, he shouldn't be this strong, another exclaims. Kinnan swiftly draws his sword and declares, Our family has a rule. Until all the elders approve, no one can become the head of the family. If you sit on that chair without the elders' consent, you are a traitor. And the punishment for a traitor is death. He glares at the elder and states, You must die here. I will kill you with my own hands. The elder bursts into laughter and taunts, Boy, do you really think you can kill me? Do you have any idea how powerful I am? Do you even know my current cultivation level? Kinnan ignores his words and turns to the guards. Listen to me. Elder Kinkun is conspiring with the Lynn family. He is relying on their support to seize control. That is why he is sitting on that chair so arrogantly. If you all continue to support him, you will suffer the same fate as my father. He pauses before declaring, However, if you surrender now and stand by me, I promise you will retain your positions as guards of this family. But if you choose to stand against me, then you will all die today, alongside the elder. Elder Kinkun scoffs, Ha! This boy dreams of becoming the family head? Absurd. I am the new patriarch of this family. He sneers and commands, Guards, capture this brat. If you want to be on the winning side, side with me. Kill him. The guards, obeying his order, unsheathe their swords and charge at Kinnan. Kinnan shakes his head and mutters, So, you, Wei made your choice. Without hesitation, he swings his sword. With a single strike, every guard falls to the ground, lifeless. Their bodies lay scattered, blood pooling beneath them. Elder Kinkan's eyes widen in shock. How is this possible? He stares at Kinnan in disbelief. This boy was only at the 4th level of body refining when he had cultivation before. Even now, I can't sense his level, but how did he cut down so many guards with a single move? Elder says, No matter what happens, I am stronger than you. At this moment, I turn my body refinement towards him and say, Old man, it's your turn now. You are a traitor to the family. You will die at my hands. Elder smirks and replies, Boy, you are too arrogant. Do you even know the vast gap between the 6th level of body refining and the 4th level? I am much stronger than you right now. If I want, I can kill you with ease. Kinnan interrupts, Stop talking nonsense. Let's fight. With that, both move forward to attack each other. Their swords clash violently, sending out a tremendous surge of energy. The elder is visibly shaken. They continue exchanging strikes, and suddenly, crack! The elder's sword shatters into pieces. Stunned, he exclaims, How is this possible? My iron sword broke so easily. What makes your sword so strong? Kinnan smirks and says, You didn't pay attention to my weapon. This is the burning sword. How could your worthless sword stand against it? Then, with a sneer, Kinnan adds, old fool. Did you really think I was unaware of your entire plan? I knew very well that you were in cahoots with the Lynn family and had been secretly supporting them. I kept you alive in the hope that you would realize your mistake and return to your family. But instead, you put our kin in danger time and again. Because of you, everything that has happened was inevitable. Your final punishment is death. The elder, furious but cornered, grits his teeth and shouts, boy, you are just lucky to have recovered the burning sword. But don't assume that alone is enough to defeat me. He suddenly unleashes a secret technique of the Lynn family, heart palm strike. Without hesitation, Kinnan counters with the same technique and laughs. I saw the young master of the Gullin family use this technique once. After watching him, I practiced it for an entire hour. Let's see whose strike is stronger, yours or mine. Both unleash their palm strikes. Boom! The impact sends a shockwave through the air. The elder stumbles back, his eyes wide in shock. Kinnan's palm strike lands directly on his chest, crushing his heart. Blood spurts from his mouth as he collapses. With his last breath, the elder gasps, How? How can this be? Your cult heritage is lower than mine. How did you defeat me? Before he can finish, his body goes limp. He is dead. Kinnan, standing over his fallen enemy, declares, the traitor of my family is dead. Justice has been served. Without wasting time, he rushes to his father and announces, Father, I have returned. You don't need to worry about Elder Kinkun anymore. I have killed him with my own hands. Our family is safe now. His father, coughing weakly, looks at him in disbelief. You killed Elder Kinkun? But he was much stronger than you. Did you regain your cult heritage? Kinnan nods, yes, Father. I have regained my cult heritage. Killing that traitor was child's play. Now, my body refining has reached the 5th level, and I can easily defeat a 6th level opponent. His father, though weak, smiles with pride. Son, reaching the 5th level at such a young age is an incredible feat. If you continue like this, you will become a true genius in the future. Then, after a deep sigh, he says, the time has come to pass the burden of our family onto your shoulders. I was once a genius, but now, with my cult abolished, I am nothing more than a useless old man. I can no longer lead this family. We need a strong leader. You are the only one capable of leading us. If we don't have a powerful leader, our family will continue to decline until it disappears forever. Kinnan protests, no, Father. You have led this family for 30 years. You are the patriarch. With all your experience, you are the one who should lead. I will restore your cult heritage, and then you will reclaim your rightful place. His father shakes his head. Son, don't you understand the world we live in? This is a world of martial arts, where only strength is respected. Do you think people will obey me just because I was once the patriarch? Many will fight for the throne, believing themselves to be more worthy. That is why I must pass it to you. You are the strongest among us. There is no other choice. I was the patriarch. But now, you must become the new patriarch in my place. The father tells our Kinnan Nun, now you will have to become the next patriarch. However, our Kinnan does not want to become the patriarch of the family. He starts thinking, whatever memories of Elder Kinnan I have. He gave me his powers, he gave me the powers of his bloodline. Inside his bloodline, many martial arts books, methods of making pills, and secret techniques are written, techniques that we don't even know about. From those techniques and books, I have found a way to create a pill. A pill that can restore my father's lost cultism. Not only can I bring back his cult tradition, but I can also make him stronger. If I succeed, this issue will be resolved. My father will regain his cultism, become the head of the family again, and after that, I will be free. Then, I can take cultism forward in my own way. Kinnan tells his father, Father, I know about a cultism pill. A pill that, once consumed, will restore your cultism. I will make that pill and bring it to you. You have to trust me and give me just 3 days. If I fail to bring back your cultism in 3 days, then fine, I will sit on the throne and become the patriarch. But if I succeed, you must take the role of patriarch, and I will be free. The father replies, okay, my son, I have full faith in you. I give you 3 days. After that, if you fail, you will have to sit on the throne. Kinnan nods, okay, father. For now, I am leaving to find all the herbs needed to make the special pill. He then departs. After Kinnan leaves, his father ponders, I know a special pill is needed to restore cultivation. But the pill we need is a high-level one. Its efficiency and quality must be exceptional. The herbs required for it are extremely rare and expensive. They won't be available in the general market, not even in the Kin or Lin families. This means it will be very difficult for my son to find them. He may not be able to get the marrow washing pill within 3 days. Meanwhile, the market is shown. Kinnan heads towards the marketplace, thinking, now that I know all the necessary ingredients, I saw them inside Kin Jan's Aries. I need 3 things: root grass, summer flower, and triple root. The first 2 will be easy to find, but getting triple root will be extremely difficult. Instead of just standing here and thinking, I should start searching right away. Determined, Kinnan rushes to the market. He walks through the streets of Sword City, where he spots a shop. Stepping inside, he sees a man sitting there and asks, "Sir, I need a special herb. Do you have triple root?" The shopkeeper replies, "No, young master, I don't have triple root. It's used to make a very rare medicine. You won't find it anywhere in this market. These are all small shops. But if you go to the upper section of the market, there is a high-class medicine shop there. They might have it. Even if they don't, they can arrange it for you." Kinnan nods. "Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I'll head there now." When Kinnan reaches the high-class shop, he observes its grandeur and thinks, "This shop looks really premium. I'll definitely find triple root here." Inside, many customers are shopping. The shop owner, standing at the counter, notices Kinnan and greets him. "Young master, how can I help you? What are you looking for?" Kinnan replies, "I need triple root. Do you have it?" The shop owner nods. "Yes, triple root is available, but it will cost you 10,000 coins per piece." Kinnan is shocked. 10,000 coins? That's way too expensive. He thinks, where will I get that much money? I looted the 3rd young master Lynn of the Lin family, and from his body, I only managed to get 12,000 coins in total. If I spend 10,000 on triple root, I won't have much left for the other 2 ingredients. What should I do? Noticing Kinnan's hesitation, the shop owner offers, "Since you seem to need a discount, I'll give you 10% off." Kinnan quickly responds, "Sir, you are really generous. But I still don't have enough. Can we bargain? I need 2 more ingredients along with triple root. If the triple root is 9,000 coins after the discount, can you include the other 2 ingredients in that amount?" The shop owner considers it and then says, all right. You don't seem to have any more money. I'll give you all 3 ingredients for 12,000 coins. Kinnan is overjoyed. "Sir, you are truly a great person. You've helped me a lot by giving me all 3 herbs for 12,000 coins. Thank you very much." He was thinking, now that I have gathered all 3 ingredients, I can cure my father quickly. Meanwhile, another boy appears from the side. He belongs to the Lin family and his name is Lin Juntan. He approaches and says, "I am ready to give you 30,000 crystals in exchange for the triple root." Similarly, he bids 40,000 for the triple root. With this, the shop owner cancels the previous deal and says, "All right then, the triple root is yours. I am ready to give it to you." Nan protests, "Boss, what happened? You made a deal with me. How can you suddenly cancel it?" The shop owner replies, "Stop talking nonsense. Why would I make such a deal with you, Akash? I was giving you 3 herbs for 12,000 coins, but now, I can sell just the triple root for 40,000 coins. Poor people like you have no place here. If you want it, bring the money, and then we can talk." At this moment, Lin Juntan steps forward and smirks. Well, look who it is, the so-called young master of the Kin family, or should I say, the disgrace of the Kin family? Lin Jati, a student of an alchemist, chuckles and adds, "So, you, come here to buy the triple root. What, do you think you can restore your cultivation heritage with a pill? Haha, do you really believe such a thing is possible?" Lin Juntan sneers, "I don't think so. You're just a loser now, and you will remain one for the rest of your life. Cultivation cannot be restored with such a weak pill." Kinnan glares at him and responds, "Are you sure my cultivation core has been crippled?" Lin Juntan laughs confidently, "Absolutely. Our young master Lin Kingfan personally destroyed your cultivation foundation. Not only that, but he is also going to marry your childhood fiancée, whose engagement was once fixed with you. And guess what? Their wedding is happening very soon. Is that why you, here? Trying to create a miracle pill to take revenge?" He smirks and continues, but don't worry, I am here to make a special pill using the triple root, a bed enhancement pill for our young master Lin King Fan. After all, on his wedding night, he'll need some extra stamina to enjoy his new wife. Hearing this, Kinnan clenches his fists but smirks instead and says, do I look like I care about what they do in their bedroom? They can break their bed for all I care. But what does interest me, is that you seem to know a lot about alchemy. Are you an alchemist? Kinnan thinks to himself, becoming an alchemist is extremely rare. In this region, even among 1,000 cultivators, barely one is skilled in alchemy. Lin Jati proudly declares, I am a disciple of Master Dun, who resides at the Double Peak Mountain. Right now, I am also a level 10 alchemist. As soon as the shop owner hears this, his attitude changes. He bows deeply and exclaims, young master, please accept this triple root as a gift from us. We will not take any money from you. It is a great honor to have a level 10 alchemist, a direct disciple of Master Dun, visit our humble shop. Hearing this, Kinnan smirks internally and thinks, HMPH. A level 10 alchemist is just the lowest rank in alchemy. And Master Dun? He's only at level 9 in alchemy. This guy is shamelessly bragging. Lin Jati notices Kinnan smiling and frowns. Why are you laughing? Do you want to challenge me? Kinnan replies calmly, I am smiling because you are way too arrogant. Do you think being an alchemist makes you superior to everyone else? That just because you can make a pill, you are better than me? Lin Jati scoffs, oh? Then how about a bet? We both will create a triple dawn pill right here. If you succeed, you win. But if you fail, his eyes gleam wickedly as he continues, the loser will have to pay 50,000 coins. Not only that, but the loser's legs will be cut off. Do you dare to accept? After listening to this, Kinnan says, then okay, I am ready to bet here. At that moment, a girl steps out. Her name is King One. She is the owner of all the business communities here. She walks forward and says, now that you people have placed bets among yourselves, why don't I also join in? I will oversee this bet and stay here until it is fulfilled. Do either of you have any issue with this? If I sponsor the competition between you two? Kinnan responds, yes, there is no issue. Kinnan then asks her, who are you? She begins to introduce herself, but before she can finish, the boss interjects, let me tell you who she is. Miss King Man. It seems you haven't heard about her. Here, in this business community, she is the leader of this trade network. Even if the elders of the Lin family rule over your kin family, when they need medicines or pills, they have to ask for her permission, right? After hearing this, Kinnan respectfully acknowledges Lady King Man and says, thank you very much for coming here and overseeing our competition. We are honored by your presence. My father has always spoken highly of you. He praises you a lot. I never imagined you would be so beautiful. Hearing this, King Man smiles and replies, you are just flattering me. I feel embarrassed. Please don't call me beautiful. At this, the shopkeeper's boss interrupts and says, all right, let's get started. Everyone, come with me. Once inside, both competitors are given cauldrons. Miss King Man then explains the rules. The rules are simple. Both of you must create a triple dan within the allotted time. Whoever produces the best quality pill will be declared the winner. Lin Jatia smirks at Kinnan and taunts, your luck is terrible. Under my master's guidance, I have made countless triple dens. The highest level pill I have created had a 40% accuracy. Hearing this, the shopkeeper's boss is shocked. Are you serious? Achieving 40% accuracy is incredible. Most alchemists can only reach 10% to 20%, and at best, 30% accuracy. If you can truly make pills with 40% accuracy, then you are a real alchemist and a genius. Master Dun must have trained you well. Lin Jatia confidently responds, of course. But enough talk. This is a competition, so let's finish it quickly. After all, I already know I'm going to win. King Man nods and announces, all right, begin the competition. Both contestants start preparing their pills. Kinnan thinks to himself, I have all the materials they provided me with. On top of that, I have the method given to me by Master Kin Jan. Using his technique, I can create the best quality pill. With careful precision, Kinnan controls his fire and places all the materials inside the cauldron. As he reaches the final stage and taps the cauldron to complete the pill, an explosion erupts. All his materials are burned to ashes. Shocked, Kinnan exclaims, what happened? What went wrong? On the other hand, Lin Jatia bursts into laughter. Ha ha ha. I knew it. you have no idea what you redoing. This must be your first time attempting to make a pill. Look at that, you've wasted all those precious ingredients. Keenan inspects the burnt remains and murmurs, I think I applied the fire too early or exerted too much pressure. But now that I understand my mistake, I can get it right the second time. The shopkeeper's boss laughs and says, this boy is going to lose. I don't think he has ever made a triple dan before. He was overconfident and accepted this challenge foolishly. In the end, this poor kid will lose everything. Miss Kingman steps forward and assures Keenan, we still have plenty of ingredients, and you have enough time. You can try again. The ingredients will be provided to you for free, so you won't have to bear any cost. Keenan bows in gratitude, Miss One, thank you very much for trusting me and giving me another chance. Since you are providing more ingredients, I would like to increase my bet. Nun says to Li Jantan, now that we are increasing the bet here, why don't we add 50,000 crystals along with 2 legs and 1 arm? That is, 2 legs will be cut, and 1 arm will be cut as well. Lin Tin also stands up and says to him, boy, now I have started liking you a lot. You have really spoken my heart out. I was also thinking the same. Why not increase the bet? Now that you have increased the bet, I also want to raise it a little more from my side. If we win or lose here, then the loser will have to give 50,000 crystals along with both his legs and both his arms. Is this okay for you? Are you ready to get all your 4 limbs cut off here? Your cake. Nancy says, yes, why not? Then it's okay with me. Li Jantan is thinking, I think this boy is raising the bet to put pressure on me. He wants to increase it, but I reversed his move. I raised the bet even more from my side, which will increase the pressure on him. Meanwhile, Miss Kingman says, now that both of you are increasing the bet, why don't I also put my share in it? Both of them are quite surprised, wondering what Miss Kingman is talking about. Then, Kingman tells her, Miss Saab, how do you want to join our competition? How will you increase the bet? She replies, go quickly and get my cauldron and my ring. Someone brings her a high-level cauldron, and on top of that, her ring is also a high-level grade 5 ring with a large storage space. Miss Kingman says, both of these are high-quality materials. Whoever wins the bet will get both these things. But whoever loses must give me 5 lakh crystals. Kinnan and Lin Jaisha are both very surprised after seeing the 2 items. Lin Jaisha says, if I win this bet, which I am about to win, then I will get this ring. It has spatial storage inside, which means I can use it for storage. And with this cauldron, I can make 5 to 6 pills daily. All other cauldrons are low level and get spoiled after making just 1 pill. Kinnan is also thinking the same thing. The price of this ring alone is more than 500,000 crystals, which makes this a profitable deal for us. Both of them agree, and Lin Jantan says, okay, I accept this bet. He then asks, but can we take this condition further? Kinnan responds, yes, why not? Kinnan then warns him, Lin Jaisha, you re-trusting yourself too much. If you fail here, then you will have to give 500,000 rupees and an additional 50,000 rupees to me, along with losing all 4 of your limbs. Sorry, 2 arms and 2 legs will also have to be cut. Kinnan starts making his pill again. 6 hours later on the other side, Lin Jaisha has completed his pill. Holding it up, he says, look, it's done. When he takes out the pills, 3 pills appear, each with 50% accuracy. He proudly says, look, I have increased their quality. For the first time, I have made pills with 50% quality. Boy, you have no chance of winning. No matter what you do, you cannot win. Now, quickly get ready to have both your arms and legs cut off. Miss Man checks his pill and exclaims, Lin Jithan, you are truly a 10th level alchemist. You have made an excellent pill. This is a middle level pill, right? Shan Khan steps forward and says to Miss One, yes, I am a very good alchemist. If you want, I can make these kinds of pills for you for free as a gift. King One is pleased upon hearing this. At the same time, they turn to look at King Nain, who is sitting and making his pill. Suddenly, a tremendous energy bursts from inside his cauldron. Kinnan absorbs the energy with his hands and declares, now, my pill is ready. As soon as his pill emerges, a bright glow surrounds it. The quality is even better than the 50% pills. Kinnan smirks, look, my pill is completely ready, and it is a high-class pill. Meanwhile, the shop owner is shocked, thinking, this is impossible. This boy has probably made a pill for the first time. How can he make a high-class pill when even high-level alchemists struggle to do so? Then he says, let's check it ourselves. Then, the shopkeeper owner goes ahead and picks up the pill. He says, how can this happen? This is really a high-class pill. There is a slight glow in it, just like high-class pills, and the glow is coming from inside the pill itself. This means that this pill is either 80% or 90% in quality. Miss Man, standing nearby, is thinking the same thing. She says, even for a high-level alchemist, making a high-class pill is extremely difficult. But this boy, he's special. He just started alchemy, yet he's already made a high-class pill? That means he hasn't been practicing for long, yet his talent is extraordinary. If he truly excels in alchemy, I believe he will become an amazing alchemist in the future. However, Lin Shanshan is not ready to accept this so easily. He says, I don't trust this. Show me. I will check this pill myself. He thinks to himself, this is impossible. Absolutely impossible. How can this boy do this? Lin Shanshan then says, I have been learning alchemy from Master Dun for many years, since I was a small child until now. I have created many triple Dun pills from a young age. How can I fall behind in accuracy when making pills? I don't trust this boy. I think he must have cheated somehow. Keenan, standing nearby, tells him, you should trust me. But if you don't, then you can check the pill yourself. Come and examine it. If you still don't believe me, then I will make another pill right here, in front of everyone. I still have time, and with the time I have left, I will make another pill before your very eyes. Keenan, thinking to himself, realizes, I can make this pill even better than before. Now that I have grasped the basics, I can complete it in maybe just 20 to 22 minutes. He turns to Miss Wan and says, Miss Wan, I still have a lot of time left. Can I make another pill here? I will prepare it again, and everyone will witness it with their own eyes. Miss Wan nods and says, of course. Why not? All the ingredients here are free for you. You can make the pill. Lin Jati says, alright then. Start making the pill. This time, I will sit right next to you and observe everything myself. With that, Keenan begins making the pill. As he works, he thinks, now I can make this pill with ease. He reaches the final stage, refining the pill. As he does so, a powerful energy surges from within it. When he extracts the pill from the cauldron, even more powerful energy erupts from it. Lin Tian rushes forward, exclaiming, let me check. Let me check. He grabs the pill, his eyes widening in disbelief. How can this be possible? This is a perfect pill. This is unbelievable. You must have cheated again. How can you create a perfect pill? Keenan replies, Master once told me that all alchemists in this world can only make mid-level pills. But if you ever meet someone who can craft a perfect pill, that person is a true alchemist. If possible, you should follow and learn from them. Lin Jati is left speechless. He has no argument left, so he starts making false accusations. This boy has no cultivation, he shouts. Our young master had abolished Linu's cultivation long ago. How can someone make a pill without a cultivation base? During alchemy, a cultivation base is required. This boy must have used some trick to make this pill. Meanwhile, he is also thinking to himself, I am far more powerful than him. I am at the third level of body refining, while this boy, who lacks a cultivation base, has weak arms and legs. I must strike before anyone can interfere. Determined to eliminate Keenan, Lin Jati lunges forward to attack him. You cheated, and I will punish you here and now, he roars. Just as he is about to strike, Keenan stands his ground and smirks. You fool. But before Lin Jati can reach him, Miss Man suddenly steps in. She creates a powerful shield in front of Keenan and blocks the attack. How dare you? The competition was held under my supervision. You have already lost, yet you dare to attack in front of me? She turns to Lin Jati and says coldly, now, hand over my 500,000 crystals immediately. At the same time, she raises her fan and strikes Lin Jati with a powerful attack. Lin Jati is thrown to the ground, coughing up blood. He trembles, thinking, I didn't expect her to be this strong. She is even stronger than me. I have no other choice. I must surrender. Keenan steps forward, standing over Lin Jati, and says, Lin Tian, you lost the bet. Now, you must give me 50,000 crystals. As for your punishment, your arms and legs won't be cut off by me. Instead, Miss Wan will take the 500,000 crystals from you herself. Lin Tian, still in pain, reaches into his pocket and takes out a slip of paper. Fine. Instead of 50,000, I will give you a full 100,000 crystals. Here, take this. Please, just let me go. Don't cut off my arms and legs. Lin Jan takes the paper from him and says, you are really very good, but is it only your 2 arms? The price of both your legs is 1 lakh crystals. When Lin Shan sees that he will not agree so easily, he starts threatening him and says, "You should not cross the line. Take whatever you have got quietly because I am from the Lin family. This means the entire Lin family is backing me. If my Lin family finds out that you are doing something bad to me, they will come again and completely destroy your kin family. No one will be left in your kin family." After listening to him, Kin says, "It is a very bad thing that you started threatening me here. Now that you have threatened me, I will have to break your arms and legs right here." With that, he cripples both his arms and legs. Lin Jithin starts moving his leg and his basu vigorously. Kin tells him, "I am a very kind person. I took pity on you and have only crippled one of your legs and one arm. I have spared the other leg and arm. Now, tell me, what can you offer in return for this? What will you do to keep one of your legs and one of your arms?" Lin Jithin hurriedly takes out another paper from his pocket and says, "I have only 50,000 rupees. Let's settle this with 50,000 rupees. Please leave me and don't break my other leg." Kin takes the other paper from him, meaning he takes more money, and says, "It's a good thing that you have put a price on your other leg and arm. But I am not a good person. How did you even think that I would let you go? Your Lin family never spared my kin family, never showed us mercy. So why should I show you any mercy?" With this, Kin breaks his remaining leg and arm, leaving all 4 of his limbs crippled. Lin Jithin cries out, "You did not keep your promise. I gave you all the money, yet you still broke my arms and legs. My Lin family will never forgive you. If I survive this, I will kill you with my own hands." Kin kicks him very hard, sending him flying into the back wall, where he falls unconscious. Meanwhile, Miss One is watching everything. She says to herself, "Nan, I think he is going to become a very great figure in the future. If we strike a deal with him and make him join my alliance, we can benefit greatly from him." Just then, the shopkeeper rushes over with a pill box and says, "Please, sir, forgive me if I have ever offended you before. It was my mistake not to recognize a great master like you. This pill is absolutely free for you. Please take this batch of pills as a gift from us. Also, please continue shopping with us in the future." Kin responds, "All right, I will consider it." Miss One then tells Kin, "You are a very talented young man, and I believe you will become a great master in the future. So, I want to present you with an offer from our smart business lines. If you come to buy anything from us in the future, you will get a lifetime discount of 30%. Ra tells Kin, "Your offer is really tempting. A 30% discount for life is a great deal. But tell me, what do you want in return? Nothing comes for free." Kin nods and says, "Life has taught me that nothing comes for free." Miss One smiles and replies, "Yes, you are absolutely right. You won't get all this for free. In return, you will have to do something for me." She replies, "Yes, I have an important task for you." Along with this, she tells him, "We belong to the Swarna Business Alliance. Here, our group sell medicines and herbs, and we are called the Sword Alliance. All our cooperations work together, and we maintain good relations with each other. If you want to join us, you have to become an alchemist. By becoming an alchemist, you can help us a lot." Hearing this, Kinnan responds, "Your cooperation is very big. The Sword Alliance is the biggest in our Sword City, and your profits will increase. Your skills are excellent, but tell me, why do you need me to join? Why do you want me in your alliance?" Miss Van explains, "We have competition here. Our biggest competitor is Youth Lines. While we specialize in medicinal pills and herbs, they specialize in equipment, weapons, and artifacts, and their artifacts are extraordinary. Moreover, the Selen family has joined hands with them. With their combined strength, they have grown even more powerful and continue to create problems for us. Right now, they are also trying to manufacture pills, but the quality of both their pills and ours is quite low. Neither of us can produce mid-level to high-level pills. However, if we have an alchemist like you, we can start selling high-level pills in the market. That would give our alliance a huge advantage, allowing us to suppress Youth Lines and dominate the competition. If we win this battle against Youth Lines, our entire business will flourish." Kinnan smirks and says, "So, basically, you need my help. You want to use my alchemy skills to improve your business. Once your business grows and customer demand increases, you can monopolize the entire Sword City market." Miss Van nods, "Exactly. You've understood correctly. We want to control the entire Sword City business. We should have a monopoly over all trade." She continues, "And that's not all. If you work for us, you will greatly benefit from this partnership. As our business expands, your kin family will also prosper. But if you don't strengthen your kin family, the Lin family, which is growing stronger every day, will eventually crush you again." After hearing her words, Kinnan finally decides, "All right, I will join you." Miss Van smiles, thank you for joining us. Right now, the martial arts community desperately needs healing pills. If you can produce high-grade healing pills, they will sell extremely fast, and you will earn huge profits. At this moment, the shopkeeper with them interjects, Miss Van, you know very well that if he wants to officially manufacture pills, he will need an alchemist's license. Without it, no one will buy his high-grade pills because the mayor of Smart City will not allow it. That is the law here. The shopkeeper then turns to Kinnan and says, did you hear that? Now you must prepare to become an alchemist. You have to pass the exam and get your license, but I believe this will be an easy task for you. You will earn that badge in no time. Kinnan nods, all right, thank you. Then, Kinnan places all the items he had just won in battle inside his storage ring and thinks to himself, I will take these materials and make a pill for my father. I received so many resources and a lot of money. With all this, I will refine a pill to help my father recover his cultivation. He then turns to the others and says, for now, I'm leaving. Tomorrow, I will return to meet you all again. With that, Kinnan leaves. After his departure, the shopkeeper remarks, Kinnan is truly talented. I had no idea he could perform alchemy. But there's one thing I don't understand. I heard that Lin Qingfang from the Lin family had lost his cultivation and became crippled. So, how is he able to perform alchemy? Isn't he useless? Miss Van immediately calls him stupid. Do you really think someone can make pills without cultivation? This boy still has his cultivation, which means he must have recovered. That's why he can make pills. She continues, what you fail to see, I can see clearly. Right now, this boy is at the body refinement level. Just imagine how powerful his cultivation will become in the future. I believe I made the right decision by partnering with him, because very soon, everything in Smart City will change. A massive shift is coming. In the next scene, Kinnan's family is shown. After coming back, Kinnan takes out the cult, takes out the herbs, and says, now, I have to make a pill for my father here. But I cannot make just a level 1 pill, rather, I need a level 3 pill for my father. Till now, I have only been able to make high-grade level 1 pills, but now, I must make a level 3 pill so that I can recover my father's cult heritage. With this, he puts all the herbs inside the cauldron, refines them, and prepares to make the pill. After refining, he says, now, all the materials have been liquefied. Let's quickly collect them and make the pill. I think I will be able to make it this time. At the same time, he tells us, I will need one more thing. To make this pill, we need 3 essential ingredients, the essence of spirit, the blood essence, and the essence of ki. But I lack 2 of them. However, I do have my blood essence, so I can use that. As soon as the pill is about to be completed, he bites his finger and lets his blood drop into the mixture. Suddenly, a tremendous light bursts from the pill, and finally, a level 3 pill is created. Kinnan, now holding the pill, exclaims, I did it. I made a middle-class level 3 pill. This should be enough for father. Without wasting a second, he rushes to his father's room and shouts, Father! Father! Look at what I've brought for you. He shows the pill to his father and says, Father, I made this pill for you. Quickly, take it. After this, you will recover and lead our family again. His father, staring at the pill, asks in disbelief, when did you learn alchemy? How did you make this pill? You knew nothing about alchemy before. Kinnan pleads, Father, please. Don't ask questions now. Just take the pill first. His father nods and finally takes the pill. As soon as he consumes it, a powerful surge of energy rushes through his body. He sits in a meditative position, cultivating, and exclaims, I can feel it. My broken meridians. They are reconnecting. The energy is flowing through my entire body. This means I can regain my cult heritage. Kinnan watches with relief and says, Thank God. I have healed father's internal injury and restored his meridians. Now, he can regain his cult heritage. And most importantly, this means I won't have to become the head of the family. Scene shift, the Lynn family in the Lynn family estate. A servant rushes into the family head, Master Beatrice, and shouts, Master! I have terrible news. A very bad news. Master Beatrice frowns and says, Speak. What happened? And why are you so nervous? The servant bows and replies, Master, this news is about our 3rd young master. Young Master Lin was found dead in the forest. Master Beatrice's eyes widen in shock. What? My son, Lin Ho, is dead. Who killed him? Just then, young Master Lin Kin Fan, the elder brother of the deceased, grabs the servant by the collar and demands, Tell me. Where is my brother's dead body? Where did you leave him? The servant nervously responds, We have brought him back. He is in the medical room right now. Hearing this, the family members rush to the medical room. When they arrive, they see the lifeless body of Lin Ho lying on the table. Master Beatrice, unable to hold back his emotions, bursts into tears. Kin Fan, also in deep sorrow, clenches his fists and asks in a rage-filled voice, "Who had the audacity to kill my brother like this? Tell me, did you find out who did this?" The servant lowers his head and replies, "Master. There was a survivor among young master's servants. He saw the person who killed him and identified them. It was Qin Nan." A heavy silence falls over the room. Master Beatrice's face turns pale, and he stammers, "Are you insane? Qin Nan's cultivation was abolished. How could that trash possibly kill my son?" He says to his elder son, "Lin Fan, you said that you yourself abolished his cultivation and that he would never become a cultivator again. Then tell me, how did all this happen? How did his cultivation recover?" Lin Fan replies, "Father, I don't know anything about this. I destroyed his cultivation with my own hands, and I know very well that he had become nothing but garbage. I have no idea how he regained his cultivation. There is no alchemist in Swarth City capable of making a pill that could restore his cultivation. It is absolutely impossible. So, I don't think he could have done this on his own." Just then, another servant comes running, bringing someone who had killed Kellen Hu. He shouts, "Patriarch! Patriarch! I have terrible news." The Patriarch responds, "Tell me what happened now. What is this bad news?" The servant bows before him and says, "This is about our elder son, Lin Jaisha. Lin Jaisha, who had gone to Golden City to study medicine, was attacked by someone with a bat. After the attack, both his arms and legs were crippled. I don't think he will ever be able to move them again. This means, Patriarch, that he will never be able to cultivate or refine pills again in his life." Upon hearing this, the Patriarch furiously asks, "Who did this?" The servant replies, "It was Qin Nan, along with Kyung Van, the young lady of the Business Alliance community. They did this together." The Patriarch, enraged, exclaims, "How dare they? I believe this all happened because of Van Kyung. That woman must have supported Nan and given him a pill to restore his cultivation." He gathers his people and declares, "We will leave immediately. We will go and kill that woman from the Business Alliance and take revenge for our son." As the clan gathers, young Master Lin advises, "Father, you shouldn't act so rashly. If you want to deal with young Lady Van and Qin Nan, we should use the Cessnas. We have another way. You know that a wedding ceremony is about to take place soon. If we create a scene before the ceremony, it will bring great dishonor to us. Instead, we should use the Youth Alliance. The Patriarch of the Youth Alliance has already summoned assassins, elite killers who never fail in their mission. Killing Qin Nan will be an easy task for them. At most, Qin Nan has reached the 4th level of body refining. We will send someone at the 5th level to eliminate him effortlessly. After that, we can take care of Lady Van as well." Listening to him, the Patriarch smirks and says, "Son, you are truly intelligent. Very well, we will do as you say. Also, when you go there, bring some pills for me as well." Lin nods and responds, "Okay, father. I will bring the pills for you." The Patriarch then declares, "Once we kill Qin Nan, the Qin family will be finished. After that, we will eliminate Lady Van and seize control of the entire Business Alliance. The Lin family will rule over everything." Standing over his son's lifeless body, the Patriarch murmurs, "Lin Ho, wait just a few more days. Soon, we will bring Qin Nan's dead body here and bury you both together." Meanwhile, in the next scene, young Master Qin Nan is shown practicing in his garden at night. He mutters to himself, "This technique is incredible, but it requires a lot of time to master." As he trains in his swordsmanship, a powerful energy radiates from him. Suddenly, he exclaims, "Look at this. While practicing, I've made a breakthrough. I've reached the 6th level of body refining. The Shura blood sword technique is truly amazing. But why can't I achieve the 2nd level of the Shura blood burning sword? So far, I have only mastered the first move. I can't seem to progress any further." Just then, a figure emerges from within the sword and speaks, "Child, do you think mastering the Shura blood sword technique is that easy? This is an ancient technique, over 10,000 years old. You cannot master it so easily." Qin Nan, surprised and overjoyed, exclaims, "Ancestor Qin Jane. You're still here inside the sword? I thought you had vanished." Qin Jane scoffs and replies, "Foolish child, are you trying to get rid of me? I am not leaving so easily. For the last 10,000 years, I have been waiting inside this sword for someone worthy to wield it and awaken me. And now that I am finally here, you want me to leave?" Qin Nan pleads, "Master, please guide me. Tell me, where am I going wrong? Why can't I fully unleash the 2nd level of this technique?" Qin Jane smirks and says, "Boy, stand up. I will help you. You must understand the essence of the Ashura blood sword technique. Are you not paying attention to its name? The Ashura blood technique, it is a demonic technique." Qin Nan looks at him, puzzled. Qin Jane continues, Where do demonic techniques derive their power from? From blood. The more blood your sword absorbs, the stronger both it and your swordsmanship will become. The more people you kill, the more powerful you will grow. Kinnan, shocked, hesitates and murmurs, Master, are you telling me to start killing people with my sword? He tells him, No, I don't want you to start killing people here. I want you to go and hunt demonic beasts. With the help of this sword, you can kill animals and suck their blood. It will also grow stronger. But if you want to kill people here, you can do that too. And I think you have some enemies here from whom you want to take revenge. Then he replies, Yes, there are some people I want to kill with my sword. The other person responds, Good. In fact, there are descendants of my family here. At the same time, an entity tells him, Now, I have to go back to the sword to rest. I will stay there for a few days. When you need me, I will come out and guide you. For now, go and hunt and provide blood to him. Besides, you are very busy because someone is about to attack you from behind. As soon as he says this, he disappears. After their disappearance, Kinnan says, What did he mean? Someone is going to attack from behind? And suddenly, from behind, a warrior emerges. The warrior rushes forward and swings his sword to attack Kinnan. But Kinnan has already mastered a light footwork technique called God Sky Wind. Using this technique, he swiftly dodges the attack with incredible speed. The warrior, Asin, is shocked and exclaims, His footwork technique is incredibly fast. Faster than my sword strike. Kinnan asks, Who are you, and why are you here? The warrior smirks and replies, Boy, today is the day you die. Your cultivation level is far too low, but I must admit, your footwork technique is quite impressive. That's the only reason you survived just now, but you won't be able to dodge every time. It is your fate to die here today, and I have come to kill you myself. Kinnan smirks back and says, Do you really think that with such weak swordsmanship, you'll be able to kill me? I think you need to refine your skills for a few more years. Go practice and then come back to see if you can actually defeat me. This enrages the warrior, who shouts, Boy, you sure have a sharp tongue. Let's see if you can dodge this. Attack. With that, he charges at Kinnan at full speed, swinging his sword to strike. But once again, Kinnan effortlessly dodges the attack using his guard sky wind technique. After avoiding the attack, Kinnan calmly remarks, You, too slow. He thinks to himself, Thank God I mastered this footwork technique earlier. I was training before he arrived, and now it's proving to be useful. Saison, the warrior, sneers and taunts, Are you only going to dodge? Are you a coward who keeps running away? Will you not face my attacks? Kinnan smirks and replies, Why not? Of course, I'll face you. With that, he unsheathes his sword and says, Alright then, let's see how well you can attack me. At the Mu Youth Alliance, the Patriarch is sitting and chatting with young Master Lynn. Lin Fang, sitting before the Patriarch, asks, Do you really think Asin Ji Dao will be able to complete the task? The Patriarch confidently replies, You don't need to worry. The assassin I sent, Jason, is extremely strong. His swordsmanship is even more refined. Whenever he is assigned a mission, he never returns without completing it. This time, too, he will return with Kinnan's head. Then he tells him, Yes, I will take this job because I am absolutely perfect for it. On top of that, my swordsmanship technique is even more refined. We don't need to worry about this at all. By the time our game is over, I believe that Do will have cut off his head and brought it to you. Then, the young master tells Lin, If he really brings me his severed head, I will experience the greatest happiness of my life. This will make me very happy, and in return, you will also be rewarded greatly. In the next scene, the backyard is shown again, where Kinnan is fighting against Do. Kinnan is effortlessly dodging Do's attacks. However, Do strikes back and says, His swordsmanship is faster than mine. Kinnan swiftly disarms him, making Do's sword fall from his hand. At the same time, Kinnan points his sword at Do and demands, Tell me who sent you here. If you refuse, I will give you a very painful death. If you cooperate, I will grant you a quick and painless one. Do hesitates, thinking, How can I reveal this secret so easily? Then he finally speaks, If I tell you, I am not worthy of being an Asin. The Asin business operates in such a way that we never reveal the name of our employer. Kinnan replies, As you wish, then. At the same time, he recalls the powers granted to him by Master Kinjan. There is a technique hidden within the bloodline power that allows one to enter another's soul and torture them. I think I can use the soul torturing technique, he decides. He begins using it for the first time but knows he must practice to perfect it. Since Do has already surrendered, Kinnan decides to use the escape technique as well as the kin and soul touch technique. As soon as he activates the technique, he places his finger on Do's forehead, allowing him to enter Do's soul. Upon entering, intense pain engulfs Do. He suddenly finds himself chained, and in front of him stands a massive hell monster. The monster places its hand on Do's head, crushing it with its grip. Then, using its claws, it rips out Do's eyes. Do screams in agony and writhes uncontrollably. The monster tightens its grip, crushing him further. His body starts to break apart as if turning to stone. Shu Dao screams even louder, "Save me! Someone, please save me!" Finally, he cries out, "I'll talk. Please stop. I will tell you who sent me here, just spare me." Do confesses everything to Qin Nan. He reveals, "I am from the War Lions. Patriot Lu Tai sent me here." Lu Tai was following the orders of young Master Qin Fak. Qin Nan smirks, "So, it was them." Then he declares, "Now that you've told me everything, I will definitely kill you. I can't let you go because you came here to kill me." With that, he swings his sword and kills Ji Do. Qin Nan then states, "It's time to teach a lesson to the youth lions and the Lin family. Both of them are our arch-enemies." He continues, "If I had not recovered my cultivation and regained my strength, I would have been dead today." The next scene shifts to the Qin family. Qin Nan returns home and declares once again, "I will teach a lesson to the youth lions and the Lin family. Both of them are truly evil." He then reflects on his previous battle. "After killing Lin Hu, I obtained some herbs. Although all the medicines I collected were low grade, I believe that by mixing them together, I can create a middle grade or even a high grade pill. Besides," he adds, "I now have plenty of money to buy additional herbs. Youth lions and Lin family, you will not escape from my hands." Kinnan sits down and retrieves the tempered cauldron from his inventory, the very cauldron he won from Miss One in a bet. "With this, I can make at least 5 pills at once without breaking it. If I refine them properly, I might even create 2 or 3 high-grade pills. This will greatly benefit our family, or I can sell them for profit," he thinks. He begins extracting materials and follows a precise alchemical method to create special pills designed for healing wounds. 3 hours later, an immense burst of energy erupts from the cauldron. His pills are finally ready. After the pills are ready, he says, "I thought I could make at least 3 perfect low-level pills here, but I could only make 2. This means the results are still not satisfactory. I have to ensure every pill I make is perfect. I need more practice if I want to pass the alchemy test." Then, he puts all the pills into a bottle and says, "If I sell these pills to Miss One, I think I will gain a lot of benefits. But before that, I must obtain an alchemist's license. If I don't get the license, I won't be able to sell these pills." The story then shifts to the Lin family. It is unclear how many brothers the Lin family has, but we are introduced to another young master, Lin Ting. Lin Ting is performing alchemy and successfully produces some middle-class pills. Lin Qinfang checks his pills and says, "Younger brother, you are truly talented. You didn't just make low-level pills but middle-level ones, and all of them are of high quality. These are even better than the pills currently available in the market." Lin Ting humbly responds, "Big brother, thank you for your praise, but these pills are nothing. I can make even better ones. However, if we introduce these middle-level pills to the market, people will definitely buy them." Lin Qinfang replies, "Our goal is not just to sell these pills, but to establish our dominance. I want to take revenge on Qin Nan and Lady Wan of business lines. That's why you must get an alchemist's license as soon as possible. Once you have the license, we can officially sell our pills in the market." He continues, "We all know how skilled our elder brother, Li Zhangyan, was in alchemy. But now, he is a complete failure. Both his arms and legs are broken." Hearing this, Lin Ting's expression darkens with anger. Clenching his fists, he declares, "I will not spare that man. Once I see him, I will do the same to him, cut off both his arms and legs, just as he did to our elder brother." Lin Qinfang smirks and says, "Good. But control your anger. Tomorrow, you must pass the alchemy test, no matter what. You must return with the license." Lin Ting nods confidently, "Brother, believe me, I will return tomorrow with the license." With that, Lin Ting leaves. After Lin Ting leaves, Princess Jan Bungalan arrives and speaks to Princess Ju. She asks, "Are you really going to kill Qin Nan?" Princess Ju replies, "Yes, that is the plan. We are going to kill Qin Nan. But, are you feeling bad about it? Do you not wish to see him die?" Princess Jan Bungalan shakes her head, "No, it doesn't matter to me at all. He is just a small firefly, while you are the sun. He is nothing compared to your brilliance. Very soon, you will become part of the inner department of the fire sector. Once that happens, Qin Nan will be nothing in front of you." Young master smirks and tells Linu, "That's right. Anyway, you are going to be married soon. But let me make one thing clear, until our wedding, I don't want you roaming around like this. Princess Jan Bungalan pouts and replies, okay, I will listen to you and won't roam around. But you must promise me one thing. You said that after becoming the inner supplier of the fire sector, you will make me the outer supplier. Will you fulfill that promise? He grabs her hand, pulls her close, and whispers, of course. Now that you are my wife, I will fulfill your every wish. In the next scene, we see Kin Nan arriving at the City Lord's palace with Miss Wan to take the alchemy test. This test is being held inside the City Lord's office. Kin Nan tells Miss Wan, my father and the City Lord were once great friends. Back when the Kin family was powerful, the City Lord visited us many times. But ever since our family's decline, he has never come to meet us even once. Miss Wan responds, let me make one thing clear, you must become strong. If you hold power, even the Emperor himself will come to visit you with respect. Strength is everything in this world. Kin Nan, surprised, asks, is that really possible? Can strength alone make the Emperor respect me? Miss Wan nods, yes, everything is possible with strength. Kin Nan takes a deep breath and says, then let's go inside quickly, pass this test, and get my alchemist's license. Meanwhile, Lu Tai from Youth Lines and young Master Lin Ting also arrive at the City Lord's office. They have come for the same test. The tension is rising as they follow Kin Nan inside. As those people follow them, they say, look what is happening here. Qin Nun has come here with Miss Wan. Lu Tai is very surprised to see this and thinks, Qin Nun is still alive? He hasn't died yet? That means Jido didn't kill him. Then where could Jido have gone? Just then, a man turns around and says, look who has come here. Lu Tai is here. Lion's Patria, what brings you to the City Lord's manor so early in the morning? Have you come here to beg for something? Or are you just here to wander around? Patria replies, we have not come here to admire the scenery at the City Lord's office, and I doubt you all have come here for that either. I think we are all here for the same reason. We have come to take the alchemy test. At this, young Master Lin Ting steps forward and says angrily, you cut off both my brother's arms and legs. Today, I will kill you right here to avenge my brother. Lu Tai stops him and says, young master, please stop. You cannot kill him here. We are standing outside the main palace of the City Lord. If you kill this boy here, it will ruin our reputation. If you really want to defeat him, do it during the alchemy test. There, you can have a one-on-one battle with him, and if you win, you can even kill him. So, save your anger for the competition. Then Lu Tai turns to Miss Man and says, I believe we are here for the same purpose, to take the alchemist test and ensure that our people become alchemists. However, not everyone can become an alchemist. Not everyone has the necessary qualifications. This boy, Qin Nun, his cultivation seems quite strong, but I think you shouldn't go inside with him. Otherwise, you might leave embarrassed. Swan replies, you shouldn't be worrying about us. Just focus on yourself. This test happens only once a year, and only one alchemist is chosen each time. That person gets the license. I think you have to wait until next year. Lin Ting snaps back, girl, stop your nonsense. Do you really think I won't be selected, and that bastard friend of yours will? I am the disciple of Master Jan Jiji. As his disciple, I am bound to receive a license here. Hearing this, Qin Nun smirks and says, I don't understand why Master Jan chooses disciples like you. If Master Jan were to see my qualifications, I think he would bow his head before me and start calling me his master. This enrages Lin Ting, who shouts, how dare you insult Master Jan Jiji? Do you even know how great he is? Before he can act, Lu Tai stops him again and says, calm down, young master. You cannot fight here. We are all here to take the alchemy test. First, take the test. After that, do whatever you want with this boy. As I told you, during the alchemy test, you can challenge him to a life-and-death duel under the supervision of the City Lord. No one will stop you there. Lin Ting glares at Qin Nun and warns, for now, I am sparing your life. But by the time this test is over, I will definitely kill you. With that, he turns to Patria and says, Patria, let's go. They then head inside. Inside the palace, the City Lord is present along with his daughter. A servant approaches him and says, Sir, what should we do? People have gathered outside. The young master of this family has come to take the alchemy test. You need to go there quickly. The City Lord sighs and replies, all right, let them wait. I will be there soon. After the servant leaves, the City Lord looks troubled. His daughter notices and asks, Father, you seem very worried. Is something wrong? He shakes his head and says, no, there is no issue. I'm just not feeling well. He starts coughing and adds, I've been so busy lately that I haven't been able to take care of my health. That's why I feel this way. His daughter, Ning, tells him, Father, you don't need to go. This is just an alchemy test. I can go in your place. I will accompany the elder and oversee the test as the City Lord's representative. It's a simple task. Her father looks at her and asks, are you sure you can handle it? Ning confidently responds, why wouldn't I be able to? Do you think that just because I am your daughter, I cannot take your place? Is there anyone else more qualified than me? The city lord smiles and nods, all right, I trust you. Go and conduct the test, but do not reveal that you are my daughter. Just tell them you are the new examiner. You will be the one to decide who passes and who fails. She says, okay, Dad. I will take care of everything else, don't bother yourself. There is no need for you to be there. The next day, we are shown the alchemy room test, where the test is going to be held. Tang and Loot AI are already sitting there. Then, Tin says, what is this? Why hasn't the city lord arrived yet? He didn't even come to greet us. Our Lynn family is the best family in the entire Eisen continent right now, yet the city lord is not coming to meet us. Loot AI replies, the city lord has many responsibilities. He is not a free person who will rush here just because he heard our name. We will have to wait a little longer, which is why we are sitting here. Ting stands up and says, do you think I will wait here? Does the city lord think we are some commoners who will wait for him? If he doesn't come here within 5 minutes, I will kill him. Go and tell him this. Hearing this, Loot AI thinks to himself, what kind of idiot have I brought with me? I am going crazy. The way she's angry and talking nonsense. I feel like she's going to get me killed here. Just then, Princess Ning arrives with an elder. Ning enters the room and says, please forgive me, I am late. I am your new examiner today. Loot AI, looking at her, thinks, is this girl going to examine us? Doesn't matter. Our examination will be easier with her. On the other side, Ting sees her and exclaims, this girl is very beautiful. Then he shamelessly says to Ning, you are so beautiful. Would you like to spend the night in my bed? It would be a great honor for you. The entire room falls silent, and everyone stares at him angrily, especially the elder standing with Princess Ning. Elder Frank glares at him and says, do you even realize who you are speaking to? Princess Ning steps forward and calmly says, Elder Frank, please don't say anything to him. Then she turns to Ting and warns, I am the examiner here. If you talk nonsense in front of me again, I will personally throw you out and not allow you to take today's test. Ting, unfazed, steps closer and says, I was giving you a chance here. Do you think sleeping in my bed is something anyone can just get? I don't invite just anyone. At this, Loot AI quickly steps in and says, young Master Tang, if you really want to take part in the alchemist test today, you need to stay quiet. Please sit down and respect the examiner. If you misbehave again, they will truly expel you. If that happens, and you can't take the test, it will bring great shame to the Lin family, and to your father as well. So sit down quietly. Reluctantly, Ting sits back down and mutters, okay, uncle, I am here to help you. I'll sit down. At this moment, Miss Wan and Kin Nan arrive. Miss Wan says, look, we reached here. And just see who's already present. As soon as Ning sees Kin Nan, she immediately recognizes him and angrily exclaims, you! How dare you? That day, you insulted me. You called me shameless and then just walked away. Looks like today, I will have to settle all scores. Kin Nan replies calmly, your cult is terrible, and yet, now you want to take revenge on me. Hearing this, the princess becomes even more embarrassed and says, what is this? You are insulting me again today. From a distance, Ting observes everything. He scoffs, HMPH. I am 1,000 times more handsome than that guy Kin Nan, yet this girl is laughing and chatting with him while she was furious at me. I will have to take my revenge. Meanwhile, Kin Nan turns to Princess Ning and says, I have come here today to take the alchemy test. I will leave here as an alchemist today. That is why I am here. Ning nods and says, alright then, let's begin the test. She turns to Elder Fang and instructs, Elder Fang, please start the test. Elder Fang steps forward and explains, the rules here are the same for everyone. Each of you will be given a pot and some herbs. You will have to use these herbs to create a medicinal pill. If you succeed, you pass. If you fail, you will be eliminated. He continues, if both of you successfully create the pill, the quality of the pills will be evaluated. The one with the better quality pill will pass. There is only one spot available, meaning only one of you will earn the alchemy license while the other will fail. Now, quickly start making level 1 Windan. The one whose quality is better will win this test. Then, Miss One says, it is very easy to make this pill, but despite that, it is more difficult to maintain its consistency. Making a level 1 pill is going to be very easy. If young Master Kinnan does this, it means he will become a chemist by making this pill here. Ting becomes very happy and says, I have made this pill many times before, under the supervision of Master Dan. When I went there, I tried making Win done hundreds of times, and now, I can make this pill with 40% accuracy. Today, I am going to win this race. Then he continues, I have made more than 100 such pills. I think I will make this pill very easily. With that, he starts making the pill and confidently declares, I will make it first. That is, I will complete it very soon. After putting all the materials into the cauldron, he announces, my pill is ready. Look, I have made the pill. Elder Fang holds the pill in his hand and says, what is this? This pill is really of 40% quality, that means it's a middle-class pill, which is a very good thing. He then turns to Kin Nan and remarks, you haven't even started yet. I think you don't know anything about Win done, how to make it, or maybe you saw how fast I made the pill and now you want to give up because you, scared. Kinnan responds, what do you think? Just because you made it quickly, you assume you, better? I can make this pill in just 10 seconds. Will you believe that? Tink scoffs, stop talking nonsense. You, just joking. It is impossible to make such a pill in 10 seconds. I don't think you have ever made this pill before. How can someone who has never made this pill before suddenly make it in 10 seconds? Kinnan smirks and replies, you are absolutely right. I have never made this pill before today. Then, Loot Eye interjects, boy, there is no limit to your arrogance. You are just saying things randomly because you, scared that you, LLB humiliated. Our young master Tink easily made a middle-class Win done. That's why you don't even want to start. I know very well that you have never made this pill before. Have you ever even performed alchemy? He continues, if you had, you would have known that the young master of the Kin family, Kin Nan, is an alchemist and can perform alchemy. Kin Nan sits there calmly and says, all of you will see very soon how I make a pill in just 10 seconds. Making Win done is a very easy task. It does not matter how many times you, practiced it before. What truly matters is whether you know how to make a pill or not. With that, our Kinnan says, look, my pill is ready. In just 10 seconds, Kinnan completes his pill. As soon as he picks it up, a bright light begins radiating from within it. Elder Fang steps forward in shock and exclaims, this boy has actually made this pill in just 10 seconds. He continues, before today, we have never heard of anyone making Win done at such speed. Making a pill is not an easy task. I think his pill is going to be very poor in quality, or maybe he didn't actually make it, perhaps it's fake, and he brought the pill from somewhere else. Ta comments, I think this boy is bluffing. Elder Fang checks the pill, and only then will they know its true quality. Meanwhile, Keenan laughs and confidently says, Elder Fang, please check the pill. Elder Fang steps forward, holds the pill in his hand, and examines it carefully. Then, he announces, this pill is 90% accurate, that means it's a high-level pill. Upon hearing this, Princess Ning gasps in disbelief. Has he really made a high-level pill here? I've heard that even top alchemists struggle to make pills with 90% accuracy. Most of the alchemists here have not even reached this level. She continues, to make a pill with 90% accuracy in just 10 seconds? I think even the higher alchemists of the fire sect cannot do this. Tang then steps forward and turns to Elder Fang. Elder Fang, did you not see that Kinnan has never practiced making this pill before? We all know he is not even an alchemist. Won't you investigate how he made this pill so easily in just 10 seconds? I think he already had this pill in his pocket. When the test started, he simply took it out. I believe you are also involved in this, Elder Fang. It seems you have taken money from him. Hearing this, Elder Fang's expression darkens, and he slaps Tang across the face. Lynn immediately steps forward, holding his cheek, and shouts, how dare you slap me? I will tell the people of the Lynn family, and they will come here, kill you, and destroy your entire city lord's palace. Lutai quickly intervenes, Elder Fang, he is just a child. Please forgive him. His anger is not under his control. I apologize on his behalf. At the same time, he thinks to himself, this bastard is going to get me killed along with him. I intervened here to calm Elder Fang down because his cultivation level is far beyond both of us. If he wanted, he could easily throw us out of here. Taking advantage of the moment, Elder Fang declares, okay, now both of you leave this place. However, if you want to compete again, there will be another pill-making competition. If not, then leave immediately. Our Kinnan then speaks up, Master Fang, now that these people have come here to participate, why don't we compete in terms of strength instead? they lost the pill-making competition and believe that I cheated. So why don't we settle this with a fight and see who truly deserves to win? Ting says to him, yes, why not? Yes, why not? I am ready to fight with you. I did not think that you were so brave. Now that you have proposed this yourself, then okay, I will fight with you. I accept your challenge. Today, I will definitely put you down. At the same time, he is thinking to himself, I know that this boy is at the 4th level of body training, so I can kill him very easily and take revenge for my brothers. With this, Ning says to Lutai, I promise you here that if you try to stop me this time, then I will kill you too. So, stand quietly on the side. Lutai moves to the side and stands up. He says, okay, Nan, if you want to fight with him, then you can do it. Lutai thinks, this bastard will not survive at all. Then, Master Fang says, okay, now that you both have decided, come with me. He takes them along and walks toward Rina. At the same time, he thinks, what is this boy Kinan thinking? I was taking advantage of him here. I would have gotten both of them out of here, and with this, he would have gotten the license of alchemy. He could have passed the test very easily. But suddenly, what happened to this girl that she has demanded a fighting competition here? He can also lose in fighting because I know that his cult has been abolished. He does not have a cult. Let it go. Anyway, I have become too old to think about all these things. Next scene. The arena Master Fang announces, the rules are simple. During the fight, whoever falls out of the arena loses, or whoever surrenders will also lose. After listening to this, Tang says, what you mean to say is that we can kill each other here because you did not say that we cannot kill each other? Master Fang replies, yes, you both can kill each other here, but I hope that you will not use this way. Either you will get out of the arena, or you will surrender. That will be better for you. Ting picks up his sword and says, do you think that I will let him surrender so easily? Today, my sword will taste blood. Today, I will kill Kin Nun in this arena. Kin Nun also enters the arena and says, do you really think that you are so good that you can kill me? Tang smirks and says, are you feeling scared? Is that why you are talking so much? But now, all this is useless because you were the one who demanded this fight. Now, you cannot back off. With that, he draws his silver long sword and moves forward to attack. I have a special technique, a level 3 performance technique, called self-drinking blood. With this technique, he reaches close to Kin Nun to attack. But Tora Kin Nun says, do you think that I do not have any sword fighting technique? With that, Kin Nun uses his Shura sword technique. He moves at lightning speed and suddenly appears behind Tang, ready to strike. Tang gasps, how did this happen? How is he so fast? In a flash, Kin Nun attacks Tang's shoulder. Slash. Blood starts flowing from his wound as Tang stumbles to the ground. Without hesitation, Kin Nun delivers multiple strikes, and with one final blow, Tang collapses and dies on the spot. Kin Nun smirks and says, look, I have killed another piece of garbage. Lutai yells, what have you done? How dare you kill the young master of the Lynn family? Kin Nun turns to Lutai and says coldly, pick up the dead body of this bastard and deliver it to his father. Also, give him a message. I am going to destroy the Lynn family very soon. I will kill all his sons in this way, and after that, I will wipe out the entire Lynn family as well. Now, he is picking up his dead body from there and taking it away. Our Kinan tells him, in our family's backyard, there is a dead body of an ace whom you had sent to kill me. I have come to know about this because you were the one who was not in a hurry. Please clean our backyard, pick up Ace's dead body, and take it back. After hearing this, Luda AI is shocked. He drops the dead body of the young master right there. With this, our young master Kin Nun uses a special technique, applying immense pressure on Luda AI. Under this pressure, Luda AI gets very scared and pleads, please, young master, forgive me. Will you kill me too? Please don't kill me. At this moment, Miss Van steps forward and says, Luda AI is a patriot. He is a patriot of Youth Lions. We cannot let him die here because he is very famous. I think we should spare his life for now. Kinan agrees, yes, okay, let's leave him alive. Meanwhile, Kinan feels very proud of himself because he successfully used the Great Ashera bloodline technique, which released his murderous aura. Due to this, Luda AI, once a great master, is now trembling in fear before him. At this moment, Princess Ning steps forward and says, I have seen you after a few days, and look, you have already made a breakthrough. You have now reached the 6th level of body refining. I think you are very talented and will progress even further soon. Miss Ning then suggests, I think you should apply for the fire sector. Very soon, a master from the fire sector will arrive for recruitment, and you should participate in the competition. Kinnan responds, I have been dreaming for a long time about joining the fire sector because it is the greatest sector here. Ning smiles and says, all right, I will pray that you get accepted into the fire sector. Along with this, she hands him a badge of an alchemist and says, take this, it is your official alchemist badge. Now that you have become a certified alchemist, you can travel anywhere and sell your pills. Then, she gives him 3,000 coins and says, here, this is the payment for our deal. That day, you killed Lynn for 3,000 coins, so I am giving you 3,000. Kinnan takes the badge but refuses the money. He says, I was just joking. Do you really think I would take money from you for this? Whatever I did that day was the right thing to do. I did it out of goodness, not for money. Princess Ning smiles and replies, that is very noble of you. Since you have done a great deed and have spoken to me with such sincerity, I appreciate your decision. She then turns back and says, now, I must return and inform the city lord that you have become the new alchemist here. As she leaves, Kinnan says, all right, I'll see you later. As Ning walks away, Miss Man teasingly says, so, you like this girl, don't you? Kinnan, confused, asks, what do you mean by that? Miss Man smirks, oh, don't pretend. I'm asking you directly, do you like that girl? The one who has been spending time with you? Kinnan hesitates and says, I can't say for sure. Maybe. Miss Man then asks, all right then, what do you think about me? Am I your type? Kinnan chuckles and replies, it's possible that you are also my type. With that, Kinnan bids her farewell and leaves, while Miss Man is left thinking to herself, this boy has put me in a dilemma. Am I worthy of him or not? The scene shifts to the city lord's mansion, where Princess Ning enters. Upon entering, she tells her father, Father, the boy I told you about, the one who saved my life that day, is Qin Nan. Today, he has passed the alchemy test and officially become an alchemist. Her father is shocked upon hearing this and says, I had heard that the boy's cult was abolished. Lin Qinfang destroyed his cult. I believe someone is secretly helping him. Princess Ning responds, Father, I think there was a master with him, a girl, a very beautiful girl. She must have helped him. Her name is Kyungwon. After hearing this, her father says, Kyungwon? This boy. Kyungwon arrived in Swart City only a few years ago. Since then, he has managed the Swart City Alliance business efficiently, primarily dealing in pills and alchemy. I suspect he has created a pill that will help him recover his cult. Then, the father smirks and looks at his daughter, saying, but after listening to you, it seems that you have started liking this boy. Princess Ning blushes and says, Father. The last time I saw Qin Nan, his cultivation was only at the 5th level. But today, he has already advanced to the 6th level of body refining. That is why I praised him. Moreover, he has now earned an alchemist's license, which means he is highly skilled. Why shouldn't I acknowledge his talent? Her father steps forward and says, my daughter, listen to me. I believe he is only using medicinal pills to enhance his cultivation. Yes, using herbs and pills can temporarily boost one's strength, but true cultivation requires effort. Now, you belong to the fire sector, an elite and prestigious group. And that boy? He is merely a lowly young master. How can a lowly young master from a minor family ever be worthy of the city lord's daughter? Ning says to him, Dad, now what is being discussed here? I think your daughter can decide who she likes and who she doesn't. Then, her dad tells her, I am comparing here. He is not like you at all. Why do you think the elders of the fire sector chose you? They know very well that you can become a great master. That is why they wanted to make you the apple of their fire sector and selected you, taking you with them. Whereas that boy will live in this small family all his life and die in this family. I do not want you to meet that boy in the future. Ning replies, Father, it does not matter to me at all. This is my life, and I will decide whom to approach and whom not to. Then the father tells her, Daughter, you are very young. You are not understanding what I am saying, but I think you will have to understand this very soon. Very soon, you will realize that the boy is not worthy of you at all. In the very next scene, our Qin Nan is shown again. Qin Nan goes to the top of Fire Mountain, where he hunts monsters. Master Qin Zhang had told him, you have to hunt monsters to feed your sword so that it can become stronger than before. So, Qin Nan says, now that I am here, I can hunt monsters because I need to make myself strong. The last session they sent was not that strong, but it is possible that next time, the session they send will be stronger than before. He continues, there are 3 types of monsters on this mountain, low-level, medium-level, and higher-level monsters. I do not want to face any high-level monsters here. I will stay around and hunt low-level monsters. Just then, he hears a voice from behind. What do you think? Is this a monster? A shackle is lying nearby. He says, well, this is fine. This is a middle-level monster, so let's hunt this monster. Let's hunt this wolf. Qin Nan moves forward with his sword and strikes at the monster, the wolf, cutting its neck. At the same time, another wolf. appears, and he kills that wolf as well, slinging his sword across his body. When the sword enters the wolf's body, energy bursts out with its blood, and the energy flows into Qin Nan's body through the sword. Suddenly, he looks around and sees a whole group of wolves surrounding him from all sides. There are a lot of wolves here. It's going to take me a long time to kill so many wolves, Qin Nan says. But I think only through a hard battle can I make myself stronger. Thinking quickly, he says, I need to find a way to kill all of them together. Then, he raises his sword and begins slashing through them. One by one, he cuts their necks, his sword slicing through flesh. As he thrusts his sword into another wolf's body, he says, this is good. Yes, there are a lot of wolves, but they are all middle level. It's not very difficult to kill them. With this battle, I can finally achieve my breakthrough. While Qin Nan is finishing off the wolves, a tremendous roar echoes through the mountain. The sound shakes him to his core. Qin Nan suddenly feels a deep fear rising inside him. What kind of monster is this? Why am I feeling this scared just from its roar? He looks up towards the top of the mountain. There, a massive wolf stands proudly, the Wolf King. You are a guard-level beast, a higher-level beast. How am I supposed to face you? Qin Nan mutters. The Wolf King leaps from the mountain top, landing right in front of him. Then, without warning, it launches a fierce attack on Qin Nan. Then, Kinnan moves aside using his Sky Guard wing and special move. He says, thankfully, I have mastered the special fast move here. I have also mastered the footwork technique, which helped me survive. Suddenly, Sussy attacks. Kinnan narrowly avoids the attack and, at the same time, feels as if he has made a breakthrough. He exclaims, this is great. I activated the Sky Guard step technique at the right moment, and because of that, I have achieved a breakthrough. Now, I can use its second step, Sky Guard Void. Sky Guard Void is the second level of this footstep technique, allowing him to disappear and hide in one place. With this ability, he can move swiftly, dodging attacks with ease. Just then, Kinnan flies into the air and taunts, come quickly. Look at me. Let's see if you can attack me or not. I'm in the air, and you can't reach me. The White Wolf King launches an attack at Kinnan, but Kinnan swiftly dodges using his Sky Guard step. He sighs in relief, thank God. I avoided that attack. That was extremely dangerous. If it had hit me, I would died a terrible death. But then, something unexpected happens, the energy from the White Wolf King's attack rebounds. Kinnan realizes in horror, this is bad. The energy is coming back. This time, he doesn't get a chance to use his Sky Guard step, and the energy blast strikes him directly on the waist. The impact sends him crashing to the ground. As he falls, Kinnan mutters, it's over. I'm going to die here. Just then, Elder Kinnan emerges from within his sword and says, son, I will help you. He transfers some of his energy to Kinnan and urges, get up quickly. Use the Shura blood sword technique to defeat this beast. Kinnan stands up, determination burning in his eyes. Elder, thank you. I will finish this beast with my swordsmanship. With Master Kinnan's power merging into him, Kinnan feels a surge of strength. I feel like I've reached the peak of body refining. So much power is coursing through me. Because of this breakthrough, he realizes, I can now activate the second level of the Shura blood sword technique. Let's test it on this White Wolf King. Kinnan grips his sword tightly and charges forward. At the same time, the White Wolf King lunges at him, mouth wide open, ready to strike. With lightning-fast reflexes, Kinnan swings his sword at the wolf's neck. The blade slices through, and the White Wolf King collapses to the ground, bleeding profusely. Kinnan breathes heavily, thank God. I killed this beast. That was much harder than I expected. If Elder Kinnan hadn't helped me, I wouldn't have survived. He then thinks, if I keep killing monsters like this, I might get a chance to become a body-refining hero. If I reach the 7th level, this trip will have been truly worthwhile. Kinnan starts cutting the White Wolf King's horn and sighs, my ring isn't big enough to store such a huge wolf. Its entire body is a treasure, and selling it would bring a fortune, but my storage space is limited. For now, I'll just take the horn. I can sell it later or use it to make a blood-clotting pill. He then turns to Elder Kinnan and expresses his gratitude, thank you, Elder. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Master Kinjan replies, this was just a small matter. But listen, Kinnan, this fire mountain is full of monsters. The deeper you go, the more powerful they will be. I suggest you stay at the outer edges and hunt lower-level monsters. Kinnan nods, all right, Master Kinjan. I will do as you say. With that, he resumes hunting monsters. As evening approaches, Kinnan picks up the dead body of a boar and thinks, this should be enough for today. I should light a fire and cook this meat for dinner. Just as he prepares to set up camp, a piercing scream echoes through the air. Kinnan looks up, alert. What's happening? That sounded like a beast, but also, a girl's voice? Without wasting a second, he rushes toward the sound. There, he finds a massive lion-like monster lying dead on the ground. Beside it, a girl is lying unconscious, gravely injured. Kinnan stares in shock. Who is this girl? What happened here? It looks like she was fighting this beast, but she's badly hurt. Kinnan says, I think this girl must have killed this big tiger. Let's save her life for now. He goes ahead, picks up the girl, and takes her far away from there. Then he says, let's go to our camping place. The Indian friend, crying, says, I wanted to make a blood-clotting pill for myself using that big wolf's horn, but now I think I will have to make this pill and feed it to this girl so that her life can be saved. He lights a fire and starts cooking the boar while taking out his collar don and making the pill. After finishing the blood-clotting pill, he says, look here. I have made a pill of 80% quality. With the help of this pill, this girl can be saved. Her recovery will be very fast. After making the pill, he goes to the girl and puts it in her mouth. Then, he moves to the side and sits down. After a while, the girl regains consciousness. She gets up, picks up her weapon, and says, who are you? What are you doing? What do you want to do with me? What have you done to me? The nun says, oh, calm down. What are you doing here? I have saved your life. If I had not given you the blood-clotting pill, you would have died from your wounds. So, you should be thanking me. Also, you shouldn't be moving too much. Sit down comfortably and quietly. However, the girl ignores his words and says, why would I trust a pervert like you? She raises her weapon and moves forward to attack him, but because her body is too weak from internal injuries, she collapses. She groans, I am in a lot of pain. Kinnan sighs and says, idiot. I told you that your body is severely injured. You need time to recover. He helps her sit near a tree and says, sit there. I'll check whether the meat is roasted or not. The girl sits down and watches him shyly. Feeling embarrassed, she eventually mutters, thank you very much. Kinnan casually replies, no problem, no problem. He sits down and starts eating his meat. The girl, now hungry, frowns and says, are you really a fool? Do you not know who I am, or are you intentionally not giving me food? Kinnan looks at her and says, I don't know who you are. Then, he gets up, gives her the meat, and sits near her. The girl looks at him and asks, are you really an alchemist? Did you make that pill? Kinnan nods. Yes, I made it. She frowns. But you can't just make a blood-clotting pill like that. How did you manage it? That was a second-level pill, and its quality was 80%. How? Kinnan replies, yes, I made that pill. I just got my alchemy license, but making high-level pills? That's impossible for me. You must be mistaken. The girl smirks. Do you know who I am? My real identity? She pauses and then declares, I have been sent here by the fire sector. I am an elder from the fire sector, here for the recruitment test. Very soon, a recruitment test will be held, and we will select a disciple for our fire sector. Your alchemy skills are impressive, which means your fighting skills might be as well. That's why I want to recommend you. So, are you ready to join the fire sector? Just tell me about your city. Kinnan answers, I am from Swart City, but you don't need to offer me special recruitment. I want to get in through my hard work. The girl looks at him thoughtfully and says, I appreciate your bravery, but let me tell you something, only one candidate from Swart City will be selected. This is a secret that no one knows. Do you really think you'll be able to compete with all the other people and surpass them? Kinnan smirks. It would be boring if I didn't compete with anyone and got selected so easily. I think it'll be a lot of fun when you come to take the test. She then informs the girls, exactly 3 days from today, a big event is going to take place in the Lynn family, where Lin Qinfang is getting married. On that same day, we will also be there. My friend and I will come and hold a competition. During the competition, whichever decile passes the test will be considered a decile of the fire sector. You can join us that day. Kinnan responds confidently, yes, why not? I will definitely come. Anyway, I have my old enmity with Lin Qinfang. That scoundrel wants to enjoy double happiness on his wedding day, getting married and becoming a judge of the fire circle. But that day is going to be his last. The girl replies, alright then. I don't know what your fight is with him, but you have to come that day and take the test. Only then will you be able to pass. My wounds are much better now, so I am leaving. Before leaving, she tells him, I will definitely repay this debt of yours. But Kinnan shakes his head and says, no, you don't need to repay me. It's my duty to help someone in need. After this, she introduces herself. My name is Habuku. I will see you at the family competition in 3 days. Saying goodbye, she leaves. Kinnan, watching her go, thinks to himself, Buku, that's a very cute name. Scene change. Swart City, Habuku's residence. In the next scene, we see a palace in Swart City, where Buku is staying. As soon as she arrives, her maid rushes to her, concerned. Miss Buku, what happened to you? Looking at your condition, it seems like you were badly injured. Buku explains, I went to practice in the mountains, and a huge mountain tiger appeared. I fought fiercely and barely escaped death. Her maids, noticing her healing wounds, ask, did someone help you? Your wounds are healing quite well. Habuku, hesitant, responds, yes, a boy helped me, but I won't share any more details. Scene change, Banjin City Market, Swart City. The next scene takes us to the market outside Banjin City, where traders are selling pills. Many merchants have gathered, eager to buy and sell. A man named Lu Tai presents Lin family-made pills to the crowd and announces, you have all gathered here to purchase pills, and we won't disappoint you. Lin Kin Fang of the Lin family has crafted a pill of 60% quality. Who among you would like to buy this pill? The starting price is 12,000 silver coins. He displays the high-quality pill, catching the crowd's interest. They murmur, look at the quality of the Lin family's pills. Their production has improved significantly. Another trader chimes in, even if these pills were priced at 10 to 20 silver coins, we would still buy them. But now, at 60 silver coins, their potency has doubled or tripled.